So we got up this morning, went and had to pick Nick up in Huntsville Airport. He flew in this morning and then got the trailer and everything hooked up because we're going to Airdam Clutches in the morning, bright and early. It's supposed to be leaving about 4 in the morning, so y'all stay tuned.
What'd you guys do? What'd you guys get? So this is like horse?
Yeah. I can't do that. I ain't doing that.
Oh, okay, so it's Harley's turn?
Okay, ready?
All right. I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, you're screwed, Cash. I just wouldn't even. I'd just give up.
I'm not trying. I moved 3 kaboons off the tree.
Stop! I thought we were going easy.
No.
You can do that.
There's so much happening in the air, I just lose.
You can do that.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not even gonna try.
One.
Oh, dude, she just smoked you.
There, now.
She made that. I mean, that was easy, dude.
I'll do it easy.
I'm like squiggly when I do it, ain't
I
I?
can do a back kick.
So does that mean he loses?
Yeah, you get mulligan.
A mulligan? I know what a mulligan is. You don't get a mulligan and flip.
That one's real tall.
That's a mud boat, dude.
These things are unreal. I mean, just so 24 by 14s is a 15.5 inch wide, 50 inch tire. That's a 50 inch tire. That's a 65. These folks are. So I mean, just this right here, just tire and wheel combo is like $9 grand. The turbo
I was
kit.
about to say, it looks expensive.
Yeah, the turbo kit from Mass Market Assassins is like 11.
11?
Yes, 11 grand. That's probably 80-something grand.
Who makes a long travel for this? Like,
So this is PC, a pocket change fab, makes this kit. Performance ATV is a big one, pocket change fab. There's some others, Tucker Off-Road, faster. This is their stretched and turboed Outlander. This is 330 horsepower. I guess you'd say this is kind of where things start. So this loop we're running, kind of just the bottom and up the hill. That's kind of a small loop, but like I said, the big loop that I need, I'd have to spend at least 8 hours on the dozer, probably to make it right, and I just don't have that time. So see this like little slight dip right here? When you hit that at speed, your car gets really unsettled, which is not a big deal, but
it's probably just because it's so dang stiff in
it's
the
stiff.
sway
That's
bar.
the thing, the rear is super stiff. And then
It just sucks because it's got to be like that because in
Yeah.
Mid-America they got those loops that are spaced out 10 feet and you got to hit them wide open.
take this side. If you go this way, I didn't know which way it would work. This way stuffs the front end into that berm. You stay to the left. So right here in this straightaway, I'm doing 75 plus when I shut down because right on the other side of those trees, the rear end dances, and I'm scared I'm gonna flip a tree and take an A-arm off. What is your heats? Like 5 to 7 laps, or is it 15 minutes?
It's 6 laps. Like 9-10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that case, 10 laps is the same as your heat there.
On those trails, on those, on that track, just get you a good feel of it. Don't have something dumb happen.
Yep.
Hit a tree.
His
Okay.
place is pretty nice, isn't it?
Huh?
Have you been up here?
I've been out there a long time. Man, I'm old school, man. He made that track because of people like me. I'm just young.
Shut up, dude.
Man.
We're here at the Airdam Clutches. Fixing to go zoom around the track. That is not the right horn. And see if this thing's dialed.
Hard on the belt. When I say very hard on the belt, it's the worst thing you can do to it because when you hit the brakes, the front end dives and the rear end comes unloaded and the rear tires will lock up. You ever felt chattering when you're coming into a corner? If the rear locks up, the rear is actually skipping over little chatter bumps. With the brake bias, you can lock the rears up. So the problem is the secondary is spinning the transmission gears that spin the axles and the tires. So when you come into a corner really hard and hit the brakes and lock the rear up, you lock the rear tires up, the secondary stops spinning. And when you're still in the gas with your left foot, the primary is spinning, pulling the belt tight, and your brakes are holding that secondary still. So now you've got the two clutches fighting each other. That's problem number one. The biggest problem though is when you put a new belt on. We put a belt on down there, we spread the belt. The first thing you do to get the belt tight is you roll the secondary, right? The secondary's got to roll to pull the belt back tight. So when you come in a corner, you smash the brakes with your left foot.
So I basically need to be completely off the gas when I hit the brake.
Try to. It's way better for it. Or if you can learn to roll in the gas, roll out of the gas, and then get on the brakes, try not to do both at the same time. That belt don't normally let go till 280, 300.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're cool as a cucumber. And I think it sounds exactly like it's supposed to. It felt to me like it's running like it's supposed to. Obviously, it's your machine, so you know more about how it's run and how it's felt its whole life for me. What you think about it, though?
It feels pretty good. It's running real fast and everything, and like holding the belts with the main thing.
175 is hot, but 175 in terms of belt temp is cold as a cucumber.
Really?
Yeah, after running what you were doing, that's cold as a cucumber. It had more turbo lag than I was wanting. It's such a big volume of air to fill back up. When you let off the throttle, and the blow-off valve releases all the boost to keep it from spiking the turbo, over-boosting the turbo. As soon as it dumps all the air, you stab the gas, the turbo's got to boost back up and fill all this and that big intake back full of air. And so it's a lag there that you can't get rid of. This is a better setup for intake air temps, per se, but when you let off the gas and get back in it, it's got to fill all that back up to get back to 20 pounds boost before you're back to full power. When the primary is slipping on the crank, it's dragging that primary bolt, trying to tighten the primary bolt up. So what it's doing is it's slipping on the crank and it's ended up snapping that bolt off. Getting the bolt out, once you get the primary off, getting the bolt out is pretty easy.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I gotta do something funny first. I'm trying to think what to do. I'm Greg Mulkey with Raceline Wheels. Raceline Wheels, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Hey, I'm Greg with Raceline Wheels. I'm here in Gunnersville, Alabama. I'm at the Cash LaCroix place. Check it out, Cash's Digs, the race shop. You know, I met Cash LaCroix about, it's probably going on, he was 7 or 8 years old the first time I seen him, and I could just tell right there that he was a skin pedal for hell. So, got to meet John, got to meet the family, and it's been a great ride with the guys. And Cash is just, he's maturing so much, so fast, he learns so much. You know, you take a kid that's now 14 years old, and he's dealing with the guys that are just nationally ranked as the biggest boys they are, and they're all betting each other who's gonna whoop who. And so he's made a name for himself, and along the whole ride, he's been on Raceline Wheels, and we're so proud to have him on Raceline Wheels. And you know, Raceline Wheels is one of the last family-owned companies in the wheel industry. And so we take great pride in the teams that we do get to work with underneath Team Raceline. And Cash is going to be with us for a long time, and we've proved a lot of things with Cash, and Cash has proved a lot of things with us. And so it's a great relationship, and it's one of those relationships that you don't get a lot of times and often when you're a manufacturer and you're working with so many racers, that you get to work with the family, and then the new age comes of age and starts racing, and you get to work with them, you get to watch them mature. And Cash is going to be a name that's going to be out there for a long time to come, and we're just glad to be a part of it. And me personally, I love the family, and here I am in Gunnersville hanging out with them, and it won't be the last. And so, Cash LaCroix, check him out.
So it's Wednesday, right? We're leaving tomorrow. Got my car back yesterday. Got home last night. So I gotta wash it, change all of these heims and everything. Maybe change it for, I don't even know. Bunch of stuff to do, shake it down and make sure nothing else is broken. Putting these little thingies on so I don't get no water in my holes.
Take it, I'm getting it back. And if they hit me, they gotta get taxed. I'm making hit after hit after hit, and I promise you, boy, every one of them slap. Hop on a verse and I body it quick. They never work, and it's why we don't mix. I don't got time for the fake, and I swear that I'll always say real, something they never did. Oh, they saying that I'm up next. I told them that I'm up now. Promise I came for the next. I'm needing honeys on honeys, cause that's what I'm worth. Show me the finish, I'm getting it first. Show me the best, and that's me and my worst. I need that money, I'm getting it now. I'm at the top, but I started way down. I told them hundreds of times that I'm really done waiting. I swear that I came for the crown. Oh, you should go ahead and write over. I was in a 4, leveled up to the Rover. Feeling like Blake, I'ma put him on a poster. I don't really play when it come to my checks. I've been in the gym, so you know I gotta flex. If I shoot a shot, then it's gonna be a wet dog. I'm coming for these meals, I ain't taking no less. Yeah, I ain't really taking no less. Now they tryna send me that text. I ain't hit them back, they stress. I'm needing honeys on honeys, cause that's what I'm worth. Show me the finish, I'm getting it first. Show me the best, and that's me and my worst. I need that money, I'm getting it now. I'm at the top, but I started way down. I told them hundreds of times that I'm really done waiting. I swear that I came for the crown.
So we're wrapping up here, fixing to stick these beautiful ZRP billet bearing carriers on this car. And we're loading up tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. We made it.
mile 3 short course. It's gonna be epic. I just went and got my first peep at the track. It's something serious, for real.
Even right? I said, he said good luck. I said y'all too.
That's right.
I'm loading right now. Oh my god. I ain't hitting that. I'm big.
Oh, that's the double, the over under. Ooh, what a gap! Look at that gap! They watch me, they've been watching me with my
Hey, it ain't good. I'll take concrete. Where's the track? What's the track? You have no idea, I guess.
No, you see, you know what I know.
Go down there by the start line.
I do know the start line's the same.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say that. Why don't you stop?
I don't want to mess up, burn the belt up. This is a tool! This is a tool!
He's many different burner belts. It's a daggone track, dude. You gonna do another lap?
No, I'm just wondering what to do now.
I think you turn right.
I guess you go all the way back around. Huh?
Turn right.
Go out the whole track. That's it.
That hole right there. What do you think, man?
I don't know if the old golf cart's gonna make it, dude.
Shoot, Patrick got this. Look at this.
Alright, well. Yeah.
Watch this trip. Dude, we just came on that thing plumb sideways.
I'm gonna call it plumb,
I
but
can't believe that freaking Betsy did that. I mean, Betsy went up that. Impressive.
No. Yeah, so he's asking about the Barbie Jeep downhill, where that new location is.
Oh, there. Listen, man. I asked Cash to do one thing, set the trailer up. He comes over here and straps it to the daggum TP something sensor. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. To the sensor. Really? Sorry, you're good.
Right here at Mid-America, we got the car up to the moon up here with this Freedom Race Clear. I'll look at this. Hold on, you ready? Pretty start yet.
Now, how's it work?
So this one's their new version. So UTV lift with no wires, just batteries and an app on your phone.
yeah, so from your phone, you can connect to the race jack, and then you can raise and lower it from our phone app and Bluetooth. So this kit's coming out this summer for the wireless. Go back up. So this is just our prototype, but all the future models you'll be able to buy this and then bolt it on there separate. The locks?
Yeah.
So see how the lock locked in? Now the brakes are set, so it can't come down. So there's a disc brake behind there because all the force is pushing inward.
I wasn't trying to get smushed, so got that locker deal right there.
That's right.
Two of my rotors just barely bent, so I didn't really have brakes when I pulled into the tent. About plowed everything up here, so I'm having to change my rear rotors so I don't kill somebody and myself. The track was really short, not much of nothing really. It's just turns and no jumps, but still fun.
Let me get a beat, I kick it funky like feet. Let me get a beat, I kick it feet like bikes. Let me get a beat, I kick it funky like feet. Let me get a beat, I kick it feet like bikes. Let me get a beat, I kick it funky like feet. Let me get a beat, I kick it feet like bikes. Let me get a beat, I kick it funky like feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to J Oklahoma and Mid-America Outdoors round 3.
You better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. You better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. You better run when you hear that. I said run when you hear that. I said you better run. I said run when you hear that. Run when you hear that.
had a steering issue. I think the steering rod's come off. It's had a function. I don't know. He hit a guy in the rear end, so we'll go back and look at it.
I don't know how that freaking broke.
What?
I'm too strong and mighty. My steering shaft.
Can we fix it?
The shaft that goes down to the thing.
What's up, buddy?
Can he be towed?
Yeah.
I can't be towed. I gotta be picked up.
Pick it up.
Dinner champions.
Not much of a champion. Maybe I should stop eating it.
Well, so this is supposed to be like this, but these came off during the race, and then that came out, and he didn't have any steering.
How does it make you feel that you're out here working on the car, and we got all these folks? Look,
These guys are sitting here watching themselves win.
you got to be in here working on this.
Piece of junk.
Heavy cars are slammed. So they like that hole that I did right there. 200-pound fighter.
Cash LaCroix, 14 years old, starting off on the pole. As we talked about before, 14 years old, young gun, really did a spectacular job in qualifying a day ago, especially when you consider out here racing with a level of people that he's competing against, the Miller brothers right off the bat.
do the. You know how Cody does that?
Yeah, you just gotta do it once. Just clap once. Do it. Clap once.
Look, watch this. See that right there? Yeah. Cody can't do that.
My microphone in the
Okay, watch this. Cody, you can't do this. Yeah, that wasn't good. Basically, got back from Mid-America about 1 o'clock today and just kind of went on jet ski and then just glad to be home. Took about a fat 2.5 hour nap. Nick woke me up 7 times to do this interview, but we're finally here. And just kind of going to go around how the main went. So we started dead last, which was like 7th or 8th row, 9th row, 18th position. It was just terrible. And just had to work through the whole everybody and try to get to the front, but we knew we weren't going to get to the front, so we were just going to work as far forward as we could. And I went from 18th to 6th in the main, and it was just a big dog fight. The track was pretty rough, a bunch of holes and stuff in there, and just trying to make it to the main. There was people spinning out, hitting everybody, and just all kind of parts flying everywhere. So just made it to the finish was a big thing, and I guess we got that done. So the new track, it was just kind of a plan B track is what I'm hearing, and they broke a bridge. They couldn't use the full track, so we were on a short 0.9 mile track for about 7 laps, and it was it definitely blew grooves real bad and got super hard and rough, but it was a fun track. It was a driving track. I feel like super technical. This feels nice. Yeah, so we're 2 weeks away from Vision, so I got a lot of work to do. We got a bunch of parts coming in. We're going to freshen up a bunch of stuff just so I can be 110% and try to get that win. But that's really what we're going for. And we'll get to qualify this time. They won't start us off by points. So I'll have a chance to be up in the front row with all the big boys. So y'all stay tuned for that. I'm super excited. But this week was just pretty fun learning. I feel like I really learned from going from the back to the front like that. It was super fun. So y'all stay tuned. It's going to be a fun 2 weeks getting ready for Visions. We'll be keeping y'all posted. Thanks, guys.